This is Erico back uploaded on your computer screens. Once again, Nicki Minaj's Chun Li, was it cultural appropriation or was it not? So I've been reading a whole lot of comments fighting with the Barbs, who are Nicki Minaj's fan base, saying, you know, this is cultural appropriation. Another instance was SZA and Kendrick Lamar's song Doves in the Wind, where they were kind of reenacting those old school martial art films. People just have a whole lot to say about Nicki Minaj, to be honest with you, and I'm not going to argue with you about whether she is a good person or a bad person, or whether she had plastic surgery or not. It's clear that she's had some work done, but her having plastic surgery is not bothering me. I don't agree with some of the stuff that she's been doing in the media recently. She's having a whole lot of problems, I feel like. And you know, I hope that she sorts it out in time for her album. I'm excited for her album. I've never been a big fan of hers, but she's had some really good lyrics and she's rapped some really good bars in her career. And she's considered the rap queen for a reason. Even though, you know, you might not agree, you might disagree. You know, it is what it is, to be honest with you. Chun Li is a character from the legendary game Street Fighter. This Street Fighter game has had so many different games, and the character is out to get revenge for her father's death. She's a part of the police force, and Nicki Minaj is comparing to this epic character, and she has the different warrior Chinese garbs on, and some people were talking about the chopsticks in her hair. It just doesn't look right. I understand, because chopsticks are used for eating. There have been different anime characters that have used chopsticks in their hair. Why? What is it? When she talked about bad guy Chun Li, she's talking about Shadow Chun Li that was in one of the Street Fighter games. There is a bad version of Chun Li that was an android. Just to let people know. You know, people get confused and I feel like they don't actually know Street Fighter, so. I am not going to tell Asian people how they should feel about this, because this is their culture, and I would not want them to tell me how to feel about when black people talk about cultural appropriation in K-pop and in Asian pop culture. So it's the same here. But I will talk about how this might have happened and the history behind it, and how black culture relates to certain parts of Asian culture. It all started with Asian people, East Asian people, coming over here and inserting parts of their culture into low-income black communities. Like their Chinese food, their entertainment such as Kung Fu, and even just reselling things that were from the black community back to black people in that community, such as different hair products, even fried chicken. I mean, they even got a hold on fried chicken. I have seen Korean people reselling fried chicken to black people, you know, just like it's the most normal thing in the world. This is one of the reasons why some black people get kind of upset with Asian people, because they feel like that we're giving our money to you all, but then there's some times where you all don't support us and you look down on us and kind of turn your noses up at black people, and we're all uneducated and we're all just poor and we're not worth marrying your children. So, you know, there's a lot of conflicted feelings. Kung Fu with Jet Li and Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan, all of these different martial artists. Bruce Lee came in the early 70s, and a lot of black people actually supported him because he was a hero that was not white. He was non-white, fighting against the bad guys, and we related to that as minorities. I mean, I wasn't born. I wasn't born, and I'm saying we, but you know, I mean, if I was there, I would probably relate it to it. I like the videos that I've seen of him from a long time ago, and I was around when Jackie Chan and Jet Li were starting, and you know, Jackie Chan with Chris Tucker and Jet Li with Aaliyah, all those things. You know, a lot of black people related to them, because I have not found a black person that does not like action, that does not like martial arts, and does not like Kung Fu. Most black people in the black communities love these things, and they will tell you a lot of them love Chinese food. It just become a part of the culture. Also, with learning martial arts, and kung fu just in schools and the educational system. All of these things are very normal to black people, and a lot of people, I mean, a whole lot of people learn kung fu, and it's not even just like an Asian thing anymore in America. It's become just a part of American culture overall. And a lot of East Asians helped to make this happen and continue to help to make this happen. So this definitely inspired Nicki Minaj to do what she did, because she felt familiar to the character of Chun Li, because everyone also played Street Fighter growing up. I did. I remember on the old Sega, I was a little boy. I remember always playing Street Fighter, and most black people have. So I believe that she was seeing it as a way to just show her love for all the things that were inserted into our culture. It wasn't something that we took, it was inserted. Honestly, the bottom line is black people are not actually benefiting from this. Asian people are benefiting from it, and that's where it comes into that they have this kind of ideology that they are better than black people, even though they use the black dollar to get to where they are. And not only that, but a lot of black people marched for rights so that Asian people could come over here and actually have the right to have stores. But you know, a lot of Asian people don't talk about things like that. You know, the only thing they see is what they want to see, and that we're all bad. You know, it's a very like just messed up system that's going on here that I really want to change, because I do support East Asian culture like I support my own culture, and I believe Nicki Minaj is also feeling that same way. Now, am I saying that it's not cultural appropriation? No. If you believe that it's cultural appropriation, you continue to believe that. I'm not telling you what to think or not to think, but I'm telling you the background of the reason why she did what she did. And you know, the song's good. I like the song. I like SZA's Doves in the Wind. She and Kendrick Lamar paying homage to what they grew up looking at, because once again, most black people, most black kids grew up, even in my generation, seeing the overdubbed films from China, talking and the words are not moving with their mouth right. So what they did, they just reenacted that. It's not anything to hurt anyone or to make fun of anybody. It's something that we all grew up seeing that was put there as a form of entertainment, and we're just used to seeing it. There are some Asian people that have come out and said that they weren't offended about Nicki Minaj's video or SZA's video. And you know, if you look at it in a positive way, more power to you, because there's some Asian that was saying that is actually promoting Asian culture because both artists are so big. I do believe that there are some Asian people that just want an excuse, honestly, to just talk about black people, because black people always call out K-pop. And that's because K-pop is taking our culture as far as hip-hop and R&B and putting it in Korea, and they're making money off of that in their country. All the while, once again, there's still a large hint of anti-blackness. Black people aren't benefiting from that. I mean, putting a black person on Show Me the Money every once in a while is not helping us benefit. There's a lot to think about. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also, I have a blog on East Asian pop culture. The link will be in the description box below. Remember, be real, stay real, live in the real. And I will be back.
Just like this, maybe I'll find another